So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Mbappe. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's Pelé.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shevchenko. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Lahm. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Royce. Lahm gets into a good position. Punched away. Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Baresi. Shot, decent chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Galatasaray presented with a golden opportunity here. So this the chance to fire his team in front. 1-0, never any doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. What a throw in. Royce. Looking to play him in. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after score.
Oh, smashing header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Davids, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Lahm for Royce. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Played out to the right. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's made its way to him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a throw-in. Thuram. That has been slung wide. Threads one in. Pelé. He has found the way through. And that's been won straight back. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's Lahm. He's picked his way through. There's the he gets big. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vieira. That ball looks a good one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Makaleli. Galatasaray finding their passes. Saka has it in a wide position. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Real chance! Vieira. Lahm. Tries to pass it through. Pelé with the cross.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Piqué makes the interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the shot! And the ball's coming. Oh, what has happened here? And again! Goal! Galatasaray! And they get themselves in front! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And he's intervened well there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Pele. Makalele did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he is going into that little black book. Turan. Shevchenko. Now it's Ronaldinho. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Royce. Mohamed Salah. That is ended up in no man's land. Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Engages and forces him off the ball. Davids. Well read, nice interception.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Royce. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good take in a good area. He's got tall. And the lead stays intact, just.
Pele clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Davids. Played out towards the right wing. Piqué clears.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Lam. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8 viene sostituito con il numero 24.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's being shifted off it.
Il quarto uomo
Well,
indica
that is
2
not the
minuti
best
di
ball,
recupero.
and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Lam cuts out the pass. That's that, the end. Galatasaray proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle.